Alright then. Looks like everything is up and running. Welcome everybody, I am BogMod. We are playing Final Fantasy XIV. And I do have to say this. Say what you will about everything else. I like the attention to the designs, the little attention to details, the different locale setups. I don't know. This kind of makes me think of Portugal. Hi guys. Ah yes, the G Warrior. I remember that. Yeah, we fought the water weapon. Killed another one of the kids. Take one look upon our fallen foe. Because yeah, the kids fuse with the machines. There it is. Look at this little squid. We should have known that his father and his friends would track us down sooner or later on our doorstep. And this father still isn't weapon. It still isn't ready. So it's just to be able to fend them off, or at least buy some time. Imagine it. Seems a good way to die as any. Rex, aye. Or Icon. Why are you still here? You're supposed to be moving the other weapons to a safe location. Get together while I pilot the Sapphire weapon. I'm the pilot, not you. You put your life on the line. Don't worry, you'll all get your chance to die at my hands. For basic maneuvers. Oversoul. Like Melisandre? No. Worse than my worst enemy. Shouldn't give her life in vain. Data that's been used to improve the system for any further malfunctions. It's actually the pilot fused with the core, there's no way back. Fonts need to. Silver Soul is basically, yeah, they have like programmed a duplicate soul of other more experienced warriors, and they can let it just overwrite your body and your mind. Let's lose if I don't make it back. Well, thanks to Oversoul, all of your skills are useless and pointless in the end. So, children, I was the smallest, the weakest. This brother sister boy I could wish for. But look at me with my giant pecs. I'm small and weak. Equally the height of you, if not taller. I think they forget that the lot of them are like collectively 8-foot tall bruisers who would tower over most Garleans. Do it for me. Do it for Melisandre. I'm counting on you, Rex. All right, Recon, I won't let you down. It's probably... Where you away from me? On the other side. Man, you're already assuming he's gonna die. I mean, you're right. But show some faith in your brother. Are you happy that I had any right to be? And now I finally found my porpoise. Oh, the porpoises. No regrets about opposing your dad, now that he's changed his views on things? I'm still not 100% on why they're like... Now that we found our dad again, we're going to oppose him, even though we did everything because we were trying to repay our debts to him, and that's why we joined the military and all that sort of stuff. Recon, my poor boy, you were braver than most could ever hope to be. It sounds refit. I'm sorry, guys. First Melisandre, now Recon. Find the remaining weapons and end this madness. I know, soldiers dying in war, it's the worst. But I guess they are getting their souls devoured. Which is a little different from normal. What do you make of Gaius Balzar? I understand the two of you have been acquaintances as days the Black Wolf. So should his pelf when he took up the hunt of the Asians. It's the same man deep down. We're having a flock of foster children back in the Empire, though. Though it seems he would rather bear his teeth with his former masters than allow harm to come to them. Can I make sense of it? Does he truly fight for the good of mankind? For all believers, merely biding his time before he reveals his true colors. I mean, I'm acceptable that he's just doing it for revenge. It must be Garlean. And though there may be honorable men and women among them, there's so much more result of their conquests, barbaric campaigns in which Gaius Balzar played no small part. Let's see, 20 years ago, after the fall of Almigo. Was there no back for the magic tech? Most powerful magic still to slow their advance. The village deserted, much less days and weeks than months. We captured and used as test site for the poison gas. Alright, well, there we go. Yeah. The Garleans, not a good empire. They had to keep me going. Alright. Eventually I found a place in the order through an adder. For the war with Garlemald, been loath to work alongside the seedling Gridanians, who treated my kind as outcasts. Doesn't matter anymore. Operation Archon. As you led the charge into the Praetorium, right behind you, the place came crumbling down. Most of us were caught in the rubble. Ground life, less fortunate. That's where we fight the ultimate weapon, I believe. If I dragged myself free of the rubble, I sought a way out. It was then I encountered none of them. Gaius Balzar on the verge of death. The gods had delivered to me the man whose conquests had robbed me of everything. And then he spoke. Beg for mercy. So you stay your hand a while longer. Cannot die till I've rid the world of the Asian menace. For millennia, mankind has danced their tune, but no more. Though once we are finally free, my life is yours for the taking. Would have killed had I not sensed the truth of his words. Save execution, join in his hunt. So on the watch for pursuers, he has granted me ample opportunity to slay him if I so choose. And I still might, if he shows the slightest sign of betraying our agreement. I just want to be taller. Alas. But for now, the Asians are my chosen quarry. They're the ones pulling the Empire's strings until they have been eradicated, every last one. My kin, there are those who might yet be spared the horrors of war. For the new weapons, we must make a effort to prepare whatever Garleans throw at us next. Alright, new information perhaps. Perhaps! I'm curious when we run it, if/when we'll run into the good Asian faction. You know, the ones who oppose the bad Asians. Okay. Just wait. Right. Yeah, what did we find out? They attempted to destroy anything they couldn't take with them, including many research materials. Luckily, some information was still intact. It was extracted from Regula van Hydrus, correct? It was incomplete. Hey, give me some credit. Was prepare for the worst. Everyone's going to investigate the Sapphire weapon and look into possible countermeasures. Any other details from the Echo? Improvements were made to the synthetic oversight system to prevent malfunctions. It was never their intent to create a manifestation of Nail Vandarnus. But there's one thing that was intended. Oversoul. Its activation results in the pilot being absorbed by the core, killing them in the process. Okay. The death of the pilot was by design all along. Alphonse, how could you? It was to fuel these accursed war machines. You know, I gotta wonder, when in the design phase they're like, and here's the part where the machine absorbs their soul. And hold on, did you say absorbs their soul? Why, yes. I mean, how else can you properly operate a machine unless you have it eat your soul? It's not a design bug, it's a design feature. Nothing is more precious than family. Find a way to save them before the Oversoul can activate. I've seen enough death. I wish to see more. Unless it's Asian death. If you're in charge here, keep his team safe while they carry on an investigation. Okay. I'm a little sad we don't get to spend more time in this place, it looks like. kind of neat. Sleep now in sapphire. I do wonder how much more of this we're gonna fill up. Is that meant to be? No, that looks different. Airships. Why is there a giant Godzilla man? Do I know what that is? Oh, looks like I've got some mail. Hello, delivery Moogle. Let's see what we got. We got a laser monocle. And a little dwarf rabbit. Oh, take that too. An illustrated periodical on festival facial accessories. It contains a cover story on finely wrought headgear of varying colors. The Skaven headgear facewear. Okay. I've unlocked facewear. Neat. Let's get a little buddy. Thank you for the gifts. All the way from Turncliffe. According to plan. Yep. Bring that G-War through its pace myself. Yeah. Sapphire weapon bust. Neat. Neat. Meanwhile. Are you doing push-ups with one hand and two fingers? Lord Valens, eh? Lord Valens, why are you sweaty doing push-ups in front of a bunch of kids? It's weird. Turned young Alfred, or was it Alwick? Of course, that you and your darling brother and sister allowed the sapphire weapon to fall into the hands of the enemy. Do tell me it's so. Lord Valens. Dares human to forgive divine? That seems an odd phrase for a Garlean to use. Well, with their whole attitude towards primals and all that sort of stuff. You know, I forgive me when it suits me. Ah, carton of milk. Whatever your name is, who was able to best the sapphire weapon? Who do you think? One Warrior of Light, sent by Sid and Gaius. Gaius. By the Troublemaker of Light, defected from Garlemald, assassinating the Emperor. Never next. Oh well. He's crying over spilt milk. I've become quite the connoisseur since arriving in Wurlit. Proud, you know. Only 100 of them in existence and pampered every day of their lives. They're quite valuable. Till their milk dries up, that is. When it does, they're sent to the slaughterhouse like all the rest. For that is their lot in life. Yeah, I get the angle you're going for here with your speech, buddy. We get it, you're evil. To be discarded once they have served their purpose. Let's see now. Sid and Garland rubbing his hands with glee at all the technological marvels we bestowed upon him. Just Gaius, of all people, get the better view. I think this reflects on me. The legatus of the 7th Legion humiliated by that traitor. Humiliated, I say. It's in shadow still. Someone who frigid filth like you? The correction chamber. Yes, my lord. Might as well just call it what it is. The pain pit. Meeting with the head of the magic tech development. Oh, how time flies. You're whipping your sword into shape. Right. Can't let people think I've let my standards up now, can I? Why are you whistling like that? He's a little bit of a creep. What are you doing here? See me, Lord Valence? Did I now? Ah, yes, that's right. Of your own free will, along with your fellow orphans. It's devotion, inspiration you are. It's my firm belief that love grants us the power to move mountains, to overcome any obstacle. So the strength that lies within you. Take my hand, child. I will show you the way. Getting good. A lot of creepy vibes off this guy. He's going to be late for his meeting. They're going to ask, why are you late for the meeting? It's like, I was being a weird creep to some kids. New revelations. All right. Yeah. What did we learn? You discovered The hang below was not just used to store them, but played a crucial role in their creation. Ruby, sapphire, and emerald. Yeah. Yep, there's at least one more. At the very least. I haven't seen anything resembling weapon use for land or air. The sea. Emerald equipped with quantum capabilities just like sapphire. Alright. Yours here. Secret the front line, glimlit entirely. Seems the emerald was still incomplete when they withdrew. Alright. Doing some finishing touches. Sure. Castamerinium. The Castrum Occidens. However, it's the 14th. We'll get the seal attached to the G Warrior. The machine has its uses. It's a bug finder replace parts in pinch. Alright. Got a submarine at least. I got no problems with subs. Some touch regarding your opponent. Some sort of levitating hand-like appendages. Alright. Original vessel. Okay. Should have, yeah. Only matter of time for uses Oversoul. Oh, he's all hurt. He can't help us directly. Castrum Marinum is next. Alright. Well, let's do that. Oh. Apparently I've been losing fights too often. Yay! Fixed. One of the favorite trials of the game. Alright, well, that's high praise. Let's try this again. Alright, well, 17 minutes. Oh, and it's Selk. From distant stars yet undimmed. It's an interesting way to put it. Oh, it's really okay. I thought there was more trials for it. Sure, if you want to join in, by all means. Always happy to have another join in. So many crafting materials, so little time. Should probably get rid of this stuff too. I mean, I don't know that there's any use to it. Up to you if you want to join in. I'm not picky. Two mighty warriors. I guess I should probably actually share that. Someone might want it, that I know. All right. Well, you know, this we cleared up a little more space in the old inventory. Dance cat girls. All right. Now we just need some healers. Chocobo saddlebags. What about them? Oh yeah, if I summon my Chocobo, they've got saddlebags too. I've got space. My mighty Chocobo. In Black Dragons or Black Mage attire. All right, yeah, there's down in it's this over here. Right, there's 70 spots. That's not bad. Well, while I do this, maybe I can progress some story. Yeah, I definitely forgot about it. You're not wrong. Hi, Drusilla. Nope, not in the mood for chit-chat. Where's the bloody keeper? My lady prithee, the dead must be let to rest. Or what? Or among them, if you don't shut your trap and listen. Ooh. Either to see family, if not, I'm afraid we cannot. Like a son to me. Do not gaze upon the body. She assists, and so be it. I try to go and get yourself. This isn't for you. I've seen my share of corpses. Thank you. Serve Roger in here and all the bluster. I promise you that Ergus gets sent off well and proper. It's expensive to bury him inside the gates. Alright. So I have to do first. Heading to Stone's Throw. Okay. Come in silence. Oh, big old people shouting things into the void of city chat. They're quite as busy as the pirate place is. But there's people around. Forgive me, I had sneezing. But luckily, I was able to turn the audio off before then. It was one of those triple sneezes. His dear wife earns her living. Oh, how sad. Your husband's dead. And like horribly disfigured in his coffin. Just to say it'll be a closed casket ceremony. Don't forget the debt he owed you. The debt we both owed you. And so his loyalty ran even deeper than that. It's a strange thing. We were a decade younger and a lifetime more foolish. Young lovers, proud patriots, blissfully ignorant. Homecoming for the Garleans after centuries of exile. The once mighty invaders had been laid low and driven back whence they came. They went honor with the post there. To defeat our enemies, we clap them in irons and condemn them to life in servitude. Ah, revenge is a dish best served with slavery. Descendants of those who driven our ancestors north so many generations ago made to pay for the crimes of their forebears. His spirits were certainly pleased with the poetry of it all. Our Sarah cannot look away from their suffering, let them take pleasure in it. Constantly take action. Resistance with the eyes of the Frumentarium? I guess that must be their intelligence service. I don't know if I've heard the name Frumentarium before. If he outlived his usefulness to the Resistance, perhaps was a petty senior officer that orchestrated her fall. Return to the Empire without yours by way of Rads at Han. Okay. Stopped by Eldrex and accused of being Imperial spies. When we met you, had you not taken us under your wing when you did, I shudder to imagine our fate. To be alive. It was Orcus that killed him. Make a mistake. He died for my vengeance. Sorry, Am. The blame for his death doesn't rest on your shoulder. Rests on the man, the monster that murdered him in cold blood. Alright. And she wants us to make sure we kill this guy. Can do. All right. We need to talk. How are we doing on time? 10 minutes. Probably have enough time for another bit of dialogue. Start. Well, it's fun, cutting, brutal, and utterly merciless. You know, I have my own foes that are like that. Here's a guy called Xenos. As you attacked, the Black Shard was likely one of Orcus' minions. Okay. I would try to hide the body. Common Void said, would have the gal to bury a kill. As he knows we were working on too. His minion, we drew his attention. Argris was a warning. Ah, okay. So this guy definitely is known for torturing his victims to death. Just looking on his shoulder. Oh, okay. He's going to come for us in time. Ha! Well, joke's on him. I forgot he existed. So, he should probably bully you. For Argus. Thank you. I'm going to call him a member of the family. Can I be like a saucy cousin or something? Family, curious about that. Oh. Hey, buddy. It's him, Orcus. Come to personally taunt us. Suspicious nibbling at my tail. What should I call you? Granddaughter! Oh! Shut your mouth, you thrice-stabbed monster. Your beloved elder. Children these days. I know! Every generation, they seem to just get worse and worse. No respect for their elders. Don't know the value of a hard day's work. Doesn't punch enough. A second should be suffice to the scanner hunter of your being. I think he's going to teleport away. To be honest, here now. Die. Not been drinks left for that desiccated vessel of yours. Too long has the hide been left in the sun. But your family's replenished with fresh blood, I see. And my, what a bounteous soul this one has. I do have a pretty great soul. You guys as sharp as ever. Blinding as the sun, pure as the snow. Delectable as a boar slathered in grease. What's his name? Fandaniel? That's the crazy guy better, I think. He's prepares an order. You know you can't take me. Your soul's ripe with fear, full with hatred, and fit to burst with despair. I shall return for you. To the time, sup well, my growing whelp. Feel you have no idea my context, buddy. Swing. For just a moment, just one moment to start all again. My family slaughtered, lying at his feet. My life slipping away. Alright. Sure to headquarters, let the wind cool our heads. Okay. He definitely has no context of what I am. That's right. Fancy city. Fancy walls. I feel like these walls have evolved over time to be less defensive than they are. But these full retainers are two. Those are full retainers. I'm just looking at these walls with these obvious windows and everything, and I can't help but feel that over time, the city walls have changed less to be city defense. A more like a way to... what's the term I'm looking for? Like in medieval times, city walls, while providing defense, also served a purpose in how you could regulate who came in, who came out, observe all that sort of stuff. And for a trade-centric place like this, it makes a lot of sense that over time, the use of the walls has changed. Might as well check on my goons. Look at my goons. Oh, good, good, good. Some of them leveled up. Good as well. Total value has reached a max limit. Okay. So at 400. Okay. I don't know which ones I've done. I feel like it. Well, no, because one of them I thought we were pretty near. These actually need higher level than you can reach. Oh, there we go. Time to do it. Castrum Marinum. The emerald weapon. Look at it. Look at that fancy thing. Spread to you, hero of yours, yeah? Look, Father. This is the power we command. Mark 5 Anti-Icon War Machina, the Emerald Weapon. Ooh, the music again. Oh. Oh, I see how he works. It's one of those rotational runaround situations. Yeah! Should be in the whole castrum. Hey, it's the hands! Oh. There we are. Oversoul mode. Bale. Oh. Is he overriding himself with Gaius? Rex, what have you done? With the glory of the Empire. Black Wolf's image. Oh, neat. We're at the time of the invasion. What does this do? Oh. That's what it does. For ranks. Nice. That was a fun fight. He went all gold. He went Super Saiyan as a robot. Oh, everyone's left. No commendations. And so it ends. Yeah, that's right. We beat you up, guys. In order to learn the truth, I must concentrate on the task at hand. Yeah, it is definitely. I like that fight music. Data was used on this occasion. That my techniques and strategies could be so closely replicated. Gather. Intercepted a signal that revealed that the troops stationed here were permitted to withdraw. Legion. Must have known the Alliance would follow the Emerald Weapon here sooner or later, made good their escape. Alright. Another kid down. Even this tragedy. Let's see. The emerald weapon was Ilm for Ilm, a great deal more powerful than the previous two. Alright. Behold the progression of technology. Let's see. Castrum Ossidens had nothing. The weapon perhaps then Rex would not be forced to make the ultimate sacrifice. No. His ether, his soul has been wrecked. No peace for him. Just oblivion. Something for booby traps and like. Yeah. There could indeed be traps. Yay, more visions about his kid's tragic backstory. You know all this time, didn't you? Recon 2, everyone except me. It's because you're so tiny. And you, Rex. Feeling between pilot and the core is the key to Oversoul. Yeah, the Semptions and the Primals, without which the weapons will never reach their full potential. Thought if you knew the truth about Oversoul, you'd try to stop us. Of course I would. I just wanted to give you lives to the weapon project. What is it all for? It was sad for us. Yeah, again, as soon as your dad was gone, suddenly this nation turns on you and you're like, well, better double down on my loyalty. Commodities and supply of test subjects for twisted experiments. Check those who cannot protect themselves. Ah, the old I'll work within the system to change it plan. Which, if I recall my history, always works out. I think we'll create a world where people like us can live without fear of persecution. But not you guys yourselves. Why me? Because you're the weakest, most pathetic of us. You're still the caring, innocent girl we grew up with. More than any of us, you deserve a chance at happiness. Why don't you come with me? I'm going to run away now. They'd force others to take our place. We can't let that happen. Following the ideals Father instilled in us. Our lives are so much to pay for Werelit's freedom. I should leave you all behind. I won't do it. Just so huge. Too huge. We'll be at your side. Except for the part where you're consumed by a machine. And then I kill you. Take her to the holding cells. And let me go. Want to lose the plans to hand over the castle to Father, is that right? Yeah, they'll take out of custody before the Garleans return, while you will be free to pilot the Emerald weapon without interfering. Alright, don't let her sex be in vain. Oh, their sacrifices are all going to be in vain! thanks to me. I can't remember that. Besides, you need the combat data of the Emerald Weapon, defending its peak, which had perfecting the synthetic ore sight system. Forgive me, Rex. This is where I meet my end. I'll do it with a smile on my face. Hey, look, we found her. In the short skirt. Let her out. Been through quite an ordeal. No. That was me. I definitely killed them. There's no use in just staying here. If the video wishes D true, locked away for her own safety. Well, I assume there's another weapon still to come. Back is covered in welts and bruises. Who did this to her? I want to guess that creepy Valens guy. You know, the more I learn about these Garleans, the more I think they might not be good people. I like them less and less. I see them through it myself. There's people of the Garlean and a member of the occupying forces. His rank afforded me imperial citizenship. Ilk. My mother and I were shunned by the people to treat us as badly as the Garleans did, if not worse. Becoming an imperial soldier, my position might somehow deter those who would cast scorn on my mother, fully out of fear. Is there any form of corporal punishment? That's all I had, but I think compared to what I waited. When you suffered from poor health and were allowed to message you alive in my absence, I denied her treatment, claiming it would be wasted on savages. Right. Kind of a vision of what they would do if they ultimately won, I suppose. A little ethnic cleansing. Somebody look to care me. Slowly, mad guys. Let us use scant details. I knew not of your past. It seems to think I once fought under the same battle as such vile creatures. I don't know, it feels like that's the kind of thing that surely kind of common amongst the Garleans. It almost feels like. You the strong lead the weak. If those who become drunk on the power afforded by their station and prey on those who they should protect. This corruption spread to every part of the empire. I'm pretty sure it was already. I feel like it was in place before anybody. Now we've come in front of the Ra, being so few in number. Time Ali can put this past behind her and make a new life for herself. But yeah, first, I gotta murder the rest of her brothers. Only once I've taken everything from her will she be able to move on. But maybe I'm wrong. Those of you watching, what do you think? I do feel like the like from what we've seen in Doma and that sort of thing, the Garlean contempt for everyone that isn't themselves is a fairly common feature. It's not like some shocking surprise that I thought only this newest or most recent guy would ever be so low. While I am the murderer of her 3 of her brothers, I might cause her that distress. Well, I guess murder's the killer of her 3 brothers. Finally, someone more my own height, though. Sorry. What happened to Rex was my fault. Melisandre and Recon too. They died because of me and my foolish ambitions. Father, no. Please, tell us all you know. Of course. If you didn't know what became of you and your siblings after we were parted. 7th. So, their commanding officers were replaced one after the other until Valens van Varo. Good command. Now, if I recall the political system, the closer your last name is to a Z, the higher up the total pole. So, V is pretty high. Special magic weaponry. Saw fit. Screech powerfully grew. Oh, look at them! There's 3. Come to the throne. He was always about himself, and I've being able to put the pieces together. He's jealous of your father. Strategies. He was given privileges in an army and quickly rose to the ranks. That was until one man stood in his way. You, father. Can't leave the new 14th. He's pursuing for a gifted engineer. Nero, who's in charge of restoring the ultimate weapon. Where you treated those who serve the Empire based on merit rather than race or origin, the pure-blooded Garleans are superior to all others. All that hatred. He's just not a nice man. Not a nice man. The marks on your body are his handiwork. Yes. Plaything with frustrations. Every day is filled with nothing but pain. Father could have fled veins if he wanted to. After all, we're expendable and easy to replace. The truth is, this is exactly why we couldn't run. We'd condemn others. I mean, you could have killed him. I mean, you could have tried. Or led a rebellion. Got a whole lot of you killed. Give the power to defeat him. There we go. There's her. There's her reasoning. Once they had the power, they could destroy the Garleans. Free everybody. That's for a future we may not live to see. I mean, that seems to be kind of the thing that all soldiers do, right? The strong see the weak. We will fight for the sake of those who cannot. As the pilots, we were the only ones who were able to stop Valens. More bizarre, he would use them to bring the world to its knees. His masterpiece, the worst of them all. So you can help him. He called you out to me before, but never meant it. He still loves you, Father. Enemy's fate. I will free him from Valens if it's the last thing I do. Alright. Fonz was to follow my footsteps and control where they lead. To help your brother, please tell me where he is. I don't know where he's going to be. Oh, interesting. See your wrist. Yeah, I'm the one who killed all three of them. For my awesomeness. So in your homeland, you only did what you had to do. And I'd do it again. But lend my father your strength. Save Alphonse. I know now why they call you hero. Oh, and the sun comes out. Nice little visual moment there. Alright, I'll pass the news along. Your loving father act may fool the others, guys, but not me. For every life you've saved, you endured 1,000 more. Your idea of redemption. Maybe people are just a little more complex. We have different attitudes about those we're face to face with compared with those who are just seen from the distance as stats on a map, little blocks you move around ordering people to fight. Well, for all my transgressions, I believe I still have a part to play. I mean, he seems to be helping still. I don't know why you're putting out the doubts now, buddy. Blood of Emerald. You know, if there's one more weapon, we might see the end of the whole weapons cycle today. Roll, have some rest. 3 repentance, 3 pitiful days of ineptitude. Arg. Is he being tortured? I mean, corrected. Escaped. Oh, yeah. He's definitely torturing them. She goes to run up that swine-eye Gaius. Which I think I've done for her. Are you even trying to hide the fact that you're a horrible monster? Send their boy. Come on, no need to be shy. It'll be your turn soon enough. The dramatic face of evil. Dude, am I, like, I know they hit his face in shadow before. Was there a reason? Am I not recognizing him? He's taking hold of this young man. It's our job to cleanse his troubled spirit. It's the only way I show you. You'll be ever so grateful. And you want to get better, don't you? That's a good boy. Now let's try again, shall we? Burn up the bad. Burn up the bad. Ellison Ward. You know, I'm going to be happy when I kill him. A Gog. And the soldier just keeps riding away. Well done. You all made Father proud. Very proud indeed. Do you think he took on the father aspect thing here? Just like as another way to compare himself. I mean, there's five of them. I don't know, there's 6, so there's more. But again, do you think he might have done this all just to be like, well, guys did the whole father angle. I'm going to do it too. But evil. He did loving father. I will do hateful father. That's a creepy smile from the kid, too. Not sure if that's the model, or just, like, how they win it with, but that's for you. Savages, but it appears I was mistaken. You'll be a replacement. No one your kind. Like the vermin they are. Oh, that is quite the face. One second. I mean, look at that. Look at that unhinged look. The off-kilter smile, the way the eyes are. You know, that's a good deranged. Like, thumbs up. You know what? I think it makes him look even crazier than that other Asian. At least was having fun with this. This guy's just Nuts. Oh. Just wow. Wow. Alright. Enough staring at this horrible face. Oh, terrible. Terrible. He's a monster. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. I need to become part of my masterpiece. Your existence will finally have some semblance of meaning. Dull moment around here. Boys, who'd like to see something special? There's many secrets to share with you. He's like, I don't get paid enough for this. I'm just a cog in the machine. It's my chance. The weapon we mind to command. Supple, first Valens, then the Empire itself fall. Feed last. Father, keep Ali safe. Aww. Is it ready or not? All right. Get on with it. Machine synthetic orsite, loading diamond weapon simulation. What's going on? Maurice all, whatever your name is. The Garden of Garleans. You said you'd take part of the experiment. You let my family go. Oh, they're loading Xenos into it, eh? I feel like, from what I know about Xenos, this could go very poorly. Got a corner over right. Naga. Mom, just no. I love you. I'm so sorry. Where's my prey? Yeah, it sounds like Xenos. Xenos, yay, Galvis. Data loaded. Let's see. Regardless of the comment premise may boast, I need an obedient servant, not a ravenous beast. Shut it down. Let me guess. It fails to deactivate. Oh. No, it worked. Well, he's dead. How revolting. What a mess makes the cockpit. Rolling. He's going to use the family? But, sir, you agreed to release his family in exchange for his cooperation. Ha 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 ha. Oh, this guy. Game, we can't do two completely nuts over the tops at once. You introduce Fenda, you introduce the ass, and now this guy. We can't do both. Fenda and our bargains, savages. Or fool him, trusted me in the first place. Oh, yeah, there it is. The diamond weapon is one of the Magic the Gathering cards. I remember seeing it. It's very fancy. Wow, he's even got the levitating hands. The beloved Malachite Marauder, the vicious Viridian villain, the Jumunchus. Right, hold on, game. Hold on. Right, because I've never seen the word Jumunchus before. And apparently, okay, something is smelling like the urine of a horse. Smelling strongly like a beast of burden. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, maybe not use the last name for that. I mean, I'll take it. Free floating manipulators or hands if you prefer. The guy's himself. Yeah, duplicate this gunblade technique. Aw, don't be like that. Nice glass of local Eric. The virtual reality combat simulator. You need to be careful with simulators. Actually, now that this reminds me of something else. In one of the Legend of Heroes games, Trails into Reverie, and spoilers, big spoilers for that game. It's been out for a few years, but spoilers nonetheless. A super AI simulates, does some predictive simulation based on an evil curse thing from a different country, simulating so hard it manifests the curse, which then takes over it. So you got to be careful about this sort of thing. If you predict things too hard with your VR machines, who knows what could happen. Hold on, set in stone after years of imperial rule. Safe. Yeah, travel to Turncliffe. Despondent citizen. There's Evelina. There's a magic engineer. Their hands, just young people forcing the army staff to die in distant lands. Memory. Official list of the conscripts, if there's any in town. Okay. Sure, kid. If you're leaving, there's reasons. Yeah, so long as I'm there, no one's going to get away with me. I can pull rank, as it were. Seems she found what we're looking for. Local concepts. My friend Melisandria. Oh, about her. Funny story. Funny story. Seem occupied territory. Was she drafted? I thought. Yeah, I thought they volunteered. There's the lords. A prefectus. Read that. Being serving in the years in front, they'd be safe hands. And last ever saw her. Certainly ultimate weapon. How old were you when you were working on these top secret elite weapon projects, kid? I was even at the return the day was destroyed. The code names we introduced were not made privy to their true identities. Name the weapon project. I mean, do I not get to tell her? Oh well. What can I do? I'm just to build tools of destruction. Well, I do need to destroy those tools, so... I'll bring naught but death and woe to all who stand in their way. The ironworks. Or they will use the beast to be called into action again. Alright. Yeah, lend some hand. You worked on multiple high-tech super weapons. Actually, hold on. Hey, look! I saved a tiny little bit of cash. Phase Elder Cruel Hand. Make a fresh start. Yeah. This region's free from the Empire. Duty in the Sky with Diamond. There we go. The final one. Take from here. Hey, long time no see. Oh no! Monago, Mazette. I can't remember. I'm gonna go with Monago. Yay, I got it right! Through the Empire. Actually, occupies the city. The ranks could be any form of conscripts. I got lots of combat experience. For a reason, a pragmatic leader than his predecessor, the Mad King Theodoric or Xenos. Person, could you coming to Current Cliff? Sure. Oh, good music. Compare the Alamegan Resistance official reply. Screw you, buddy. Make a move. Sufficient arms will still stand a chance of victory, but lest we forget. Assuming the strength. If our lives must be the price of freedom, we'll pay it willingly. Be clear, we Alamegans have not forgotten that it was you who led the invasion of our homeland. Oh, that's in the past. Don't worry about it. Don't live in the past. Live in the now. If anyone worries you the trust, I will shall submit to the judgment and whatever that may entail. Supplies. Once again, I prepare to lead my army to Wurlet. The irony is not lost on me. Cruel twist of fate that these people, so desperate from years of oppression, to conquer for salvation. The Empire possessed the strength and wisdom to lead mankind. Great sacrifice, civilization, hope to thrive. So I led the conquest of Eorzea, forcing the Doctor of Garlemald upon the ignorant and uncivilized. One with the potential for greatness, without regard for one's birth or circumstances, serve the Empire. But there are those, such as Valens, who see being born Garlean as virtue in itself, one above all others. Makes my blood boil. It brings shames upon our homeland and makes mock of the ideals it once stood for. Oh, did she go missing? In her room. Dear father, I am ever so sorry for leaving without saying goodbye. That of Alphonse suffering alone is more than I can bear. For his sake and for the freedom of Wurlet, I have decided to take matters into my own hands. I know a way to save them, a way to end it all. Alright. These we together were the happiest of my life, and no matter what happens, nothing can take that away from me. Oh, my love, Ali. Ha! If we've learned anything, Ali, it's that we can totally take away your memories. We could 100% do that. Joke's on you. Hands. Take control of one of the weapons. Yes, that's fair enough. I agree with that sentiment. For to rush to battle without adequate preparation, tear a person's army to shreds. To shreds, you say? Sure, sheer numbers. I don't know, if they're all like level 5, I could take them. I've played Musou games. I think that was part of her plan. Well, how's it broken loose? No explosion, flames, another weapon. Something's afoot. That's from the beginning. To bring the weapon project completion, use it to free Wordlet for the Empire. Strike. If it's running amok, I may assume it's your allies and Imperials. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. If I've learned anything from experience, I survive every time. 100%. I'm immortal. I mean, if every time I go on a mission I come back alive, we can trust the next time you send me on a mission, I'll come back alive. That's how induction works. Ready the G-Warrior. Oh, I'm less a fan. Like, the G-Warrior was a fun little fight. And maybe they could have done one more, but... sometime earlier in their headquarters. Coming back. My patience, I may have ended my on that brother of yours. I do hope you'll forgive me. Four types used to gather company within their cores. Paying attention after all. Absorbed in the data they accumulated will serve a singular purpose. The diamond weapon. Arrived. Oh, did she steal the other data? Exceeding no expectations. Ah, that's what she uses to set up perhaps the twist? The betrayal? My party want myself to infiltrate his band of rebels and reclaim the data. See my role as pilot. If you release my brother, as per our agreement. Now, is this where he turns on her? So if the common press, I require unwavering loyalty. You are everything I desire. Oh. The red self-guard. You're playing your hand a bit too soon, I feel. Whim. Serpent means for the end. So march to the path to play with yourself, correct? Once you've taken the throne, one small territory would seem a fair reward for those who played a vital role in the ascension of Emperor Valens. Playing to his ego. I don't know about this one. Some sweet and innocent, you certainly drive a hard bargain. So we're going to do the stinging backwater province anyway. Why, brother? Highest Alwick. What's it, Alfred? Whatever his name is, you don't worry. I mean, special reigns for him. That sounds suspicious. But also, what was your plan of getting around the oversoul issue? What's her plan? What is her plan? Codename Xenos. Behold perfection itself. Without fear. Your side is taking hold. Going without me. Your father must still work together too. Og. So anyway. Something the matter? You see your Valens. I do like its design. Run away! You need to work on your aim, dear. Forsaken. Shut it down! I'm a little disappointed in her grand plan so far. Years in the making. Father, you'll lend me your strength. Combat sample ready. Overmind subject name. Oh, Overmind. What about Oversoul? Overmind? What is that? It's just ignition Overmind. But how? Yay! He was vaporized. Hurrah, everyone! Ooh. You know what? I think actually, with that dramatic finish, we can start next time off with a bang and go after the diamond weapon. Yes. Oh, yeah. Do I want to do it that way? Or no, let's keep progressing. We'll see how long the wait would be. This. Something which the headquarters took to the sky. To harm, I need the journey airships to transport it. When did it change to your days of the Black Wolf? You're a penchant for gigantic war machina. Hi, Evelina. Bounds. Check us time weapon, the most powerful of them all. 4. Put it like this. The year has been reborn. Alright. Wow! They did rebuild it, didn't they? That's quite the addition. That means to capturing the diamond weapon. Came to save lives, not end. The G Savior. All right. Yeah, we'll call things here. And we'll get some G Savior action going next time. Thank you everyone who watched. Before, after, or during. I do appreciate it. Share your thoughts and comments down below. Oh, the music. Do love it. Do love it. See you all soon.